Extra sheet, sir. Extra sheet. All right. Doing this, you already know who I want to talk to right now. If you're not a student and currently in school, just pass this video. But if you're a university student, I know that it feels so good to always request for extra sheet while you're writing your exams. You've read a lot, you know a lot to write. Your primary goal as a student, of course, is to pass your exams, Abby. Good. And to read, to experience university life, everything, a lot happens in school. And a lot of times it looks like you don't have spare time or you don't have enough time. Some people will say, what do? I'm a student. Oh, because I'm still a student. Oh, I'm a student. There's a lot of I'm a student excuse of why you cannot do certain things, or you are waiting to finish becoming a student. Like when you're done being a student, you're not like, hey, I've graduated, now labor market, where is it? Now this. Now, there is how you can build your professional career growth even while you are a student. Being a student is not an excuse not to grow competency. Being a student is not an excuse not to have the required skills that are evolving and people are in need of. Being a student doesn't stop you from starting a fantastic idea, running it and building systems that are changing, narrative, providing solutions and all. Being a student is not an excuse because, today, most of you admire the establishment of Today for Tomorrow initiative, my organization that I'm running. You admire maybe some students that have traveled different countries or something. You admire those kind of life. But guess what? All of those kind of global experiences, setting up an organization, making impact, doing a whole lot of those activities, even earning money, traveling, working, I started getting all of that even while I was a student. Yes, even while I was a student. Making money even while you are a student. So my point is, being a student, it is not an excuse. How will you grow your professional pathway while you're a student? Now, the course that you're studying, what is it? Type the courses that you're studying, right? As you type the courses that you're studying, whether you are in fact, if from year one, if your course is 4 years, 5 years, whatever, from year one, your entry point, you should start trying to, apart from reading and writing, asking for extra sheet to pass your exam, you start trying to understand the context of the profession that you are studying. This thing that I'm studying, what is it really? Is it connected to who I am? Do I have natural gifting that fits in here? Where can I function? What is the future part of this kind of job? What are the options of services that this profession offer? Where are the other roles of this? Start asking wide questions around this so that you can even know, okay, what area of specialty will I end up in this particular profession? Because you might not really do everything in that profession. It's just one aspect that maybe you're so good at. That aspect is so you, and you will stand out, you will get results, you will provide solution. You start having all of those thinking process even while you are in year one. And it helps you to even pay attention during lectures. You're not just listening to cram, to write and pass the exam. You are listening to really, really super understand what is this course really about. And even when you are trying to make friends, you're making intentional friendship that support you understanding, support your growth in that course or in that profession. If you're even looking out for senior colleagues, past graduates, people that are currently working in this, those are the people that you start looking for to surround yourself with, so you can start having relationship with the ones that are probably already working. You start hearing experiences. How is it in that field? What do you guys do? You can even visit them to just see in reality, how does the work happen in this kind of profession. Don't wait until you are done, graduated, you've got to your CGPA, you've got to your grade that you got before you can start saying, okay, where can I look for the job? You can even start, in case you are studying accounting, whatever courses, all of those courses, identify the sector that will employ your kind because of the course that you're studying. Make relationship with the workers that are already there. Because they are now your friends, of course it gives you access to visit their working space, just to take a tour and see how the workspace is. By the time you do that, you're exposing your mind to know, oh, this is the kind of work I'll be doing here. Show genuine interest. So what role are you playing? You're always pressing laptop. What are you doing behind the laptop? What are you responding to? Start being inquisitive around that workspace. Be interested to know what the ones that are already doing well in that space are doing. Even when you are now browsing or using your device, your data, always create time to dig out things around your profession, not because you want to just read and pass, because you don't want to just familiarize yourself of the whole context of that profession. I'm giving you tips now, right? Good. By the time you've done all of that one, also studying to pass, so because I also did that, but I was also gaining experience while being a student, right? Create time to apply, to volunteer, to work for free. Let me don't abuse the word volunteering, because many people have abused volunteering word, that you think volunteering is a means of survival and then they have to pay you. You're a volunteer. Scrap that. Now, identify your sector. Go there and say you want to give them 2 days of your week. I want to give you 2 days of my time in a week, and 2 hours or 3 hours of my time in a week in this your space. I want to just come here and serve and work and learn and just be around for 2-3 hours within this my 2 days a week. Please, if you need to apply, if you need to beg, if you need to use your relationship that you've made over time, use it, get it, and get inside. I remember I was waiting for my JAM to study public health. I was not even given admission yet. You know, when you write JAM, you have to wait like almost a year before you enter school, right? So I started identifying which sector will public health will be working. I didn't have any business in FHI 360, but I just asked for days to be going there. Since I had freedom with my time, I was always going there just to sit down and see how the staff are working. I'm seeing how they're having meetings. I'm seeing how they're doing this. Can I help you buy something? I was there. I was show free errand girl. But for me, my goal was just to, in reality, have an experience of what it is that they are doing here, right? And even when my admission came, after within 1 year, there was now a vacancy to go and work in an HIV/AIDS hospital, I applied because I've been there with them, so I know, and I passed my interview and I got a job. So I was gaining another level of experience in a clinical setting while I was preparing my mind for preventive programming. I don't want to go into my own field, but my point is, identify the sector that you will start working and have access to go there for 2 hours. After 2 hours, bye. I did the same thing for several organizations. I had organizations in numbers that I was going in turn. Today, Monday, I'm here for 2 hours. Another day, I'm here. Another day, I'm here. I was exposed to literally like everything. While being exposed, I'm getting connection. I'm getting relationship. I'm knowing people. They also are knowing my skills, my competency. When there is something, who would they think of? ADEK. I'm always invited and all of those things. So my point is, even while you are a student, you can start building your experience portfolio while in school. At every year you grow into classes. Not saying, oh, I'm in year 3 now, I'm in year 2 now, 1 more year to go to graduate. So, but how many years of experience have you gotten for yourself? Or do you want to wait and say, okay, when I'm done, I'm going to look for a job, and then you start seeing criteria asking you 3 years of experience, 5 years of experience, like I just finished school, I would like get 5 years experience. People are wicked, Nigeria is bad, systems are corrupt, I need to know somebody. No, you would have built that while you were a student. I hope this helped you. And now I will not leave you after talking. If you are a student and you want a mentorship on how to get it right, on how to grow professionally in your career path, now drop in the comment section ADEK mentorship, and I'll reach out to you. In fact, the email that is here, send me an email asking me to mentor you in this area that you are a student studying this. public health people, social work department people, whatever profession. I mentor people generally across sectors. Reach out. But I'm a public health person, so it will give you more advantage that I'll share my own life experience with you more deeper, than what I've just shared here. All right. So see you on the other side. Let me get back to my lecture room. Where's my note? What's the next class? Who's the next lecturer?